Hello and happy Easter weekend to wherever you are tuning in from around the globe. It is the final weekend's action of the Women's Rugby Europe Championship 2025 of whites with orange shorts and fetching flashes of orange. A talisman for this Netherlands side at 30 years old. And it's patient play. Lyken gets little change out of that pick and go. And Ligvod looks to the right, finds a big carrying presence. Interestingly, it's Vierkamp, the prop, who is throwing in, and it works very nicely indeed. And she's latched on at the back, the break from Ligvod. Van der Vet, wow, that's a big carry from Jongerius, who was a try scorer against Spain. Again, you see the offloading ambition, and all Sweden can do is commit a penalty. Tempo injected, a big shot arriving on Bertin Nalta, but it is too little, too late. No scrum half at home, so instead, Bunik is fed by Vierkamp. Vierkamp now does the clearing. Nice ball. Sweden opened up. All it needs is the 2-on-1 execution. Oh, that is uncompromising. That is brutal. That is Lineker Rivers. One pass too many, ricocheted off the feet, and now the Netherlands are banging at the door once again. Meters with every carry, maybe held up. No, they're short. This time, they cannot repel Isa Prince. A try against Portugal. The blind side bounds down the right flank. Then it's the turn of the open side. Lyken, who pumps the Pistons and drags yellow jerseys along for the ride. Jongerius. Oh, lovely tip. Kiefer bouncing off the balls of her feet. It was the late arrival from depth. And then the fine footwork to beat the last defender. End-to-end stuff. And the best passage of play of the match. Lugi Lions, the 29-year-old who plays in the Swedish leagues, comes on, and she's called into action immediately to try and draw to a halt this unstoppable orange force. And resistance is futile.
They had to score a more driving try. Great work, great direction.
Brings in Vierkamp. Lyken, the more diminutive of the three back rows. Well, she packs a punch, doesn't she? Releases, gets up, goes again. Oh my goodness. Have you ever known such determination, such power and sheer force of will? Remarkable.
Ouais, j'ai vu, parfait.
At scrum half, then she shows the nitty-gritty side of her. Moral steps in, Kiefer for a double, and the Netherlands for a half century in a first half. The Dutch rampant in Trelleborg.
A cascade of tries in the second half.
Cascade, certainly an apt word to describe how these tries have flowed from the Dutch in this first half, who have endured a torrid first 40 minutes. Netherlands have arrived and played like a team possessed, and they lead the hosts Sweden 57-0 as Sweden in yellow kick off into the arms. Bright start to the match from the Netherlands. The tackles arriving from Sweden, but they are scrambling. Back to the right they move. A swallowing hit from Flaming. Slow to roll away from the tackle, and Jara Bunnik. Nice hands from Hackinson, just to pick the pass and the right runner to find the gap. Looped over the top, it's awkward and...
No, and I think it's a wise decision at the moment. I know they're losing by 64 points to nil.
Wraps around the corner, down the short side. No way through, but there's a penalty in the back pocket of the Dutch. Slight bit of confusion. Heavers desperately wants this ball. She won't receive it because De Via inserts herself. Now it is a big carry from point-blank range, and you simply do not deny Inga Jongerius from that range. For the first time, the line-out doesn't go to plan. The ballast of Kyra Elzinger proves to be unstoppable. There's only so much pressure you can absorb, so many tackles you can make stick. Eventually,
or the knife directly going to give the ball to the 10.
Prinz is going to try and do it all herself. Now at 8, but stopped quite brilliantly. Hands, Heaver. Shovels an awkward offload, and then one last dish to Issa's 2. The Exeter University fullback rounds off the score that felt inevitable. Jerseys in white and orange sweeping round the right-hand side, but instead the Dutch pick and go from close range. Eventually they batter down the Swedish door. Their resolve broken, the last stand shattered. Well, Keefit adds yet another pair of extras, and it's party time for the Dutch.